What is going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see what it says down here. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Good Friday? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. You see I'm on censored tube. It's warm out today. What's up, Pastor Carl? How are you doing this afternoon? I like what you had commented on. We are actually on our way downtown today. Wyoming girl. Let's see, Vaughn is in here. We're actually on our way downtown. Our mayor of Fort Wayne sadly passed away yesterday. He was diagnosed with stomach cancer about a month ago. He had a medical emergency on Thursday, was rushed to the local hospital. The oncologist and the family had a meeting with everybody, and apparently he felt that it was best to go to hospice, and went to hospice, and the announcement was made yesterday afternoon that he had passed away. So we're going to go down there. I thought I'd go down there, see if there's anything been set up at the mayor's office, like any memorials. And then I thought I'd kind of walk around a little bit, show you some of the things that this mayor has done for the downtown area. Prior to the mayor taking over, the downtown area was not a good place to be. Crime was high. It wasn't very nice. There was no real parks or anything like that. Awesome, glad Rumble's working. That's the first time that we're on Rumble, so make sure if you are on Rumble, we wanted to test this out before making sure that everything's working before we do go down to the border. That will be happening sometime end of June to July. I've already talked with Josh about it. We'll be settling those plans next in May. We'll sit down, him and I. We'll actually sit down, yeah. We'll talk. Shoot, I was going to grab a cigar. Oh well. But I thought I'd go downtown, see what's going on, around by the mayor's office, and then kind of take you around and show you a few things that he has done. Put this up here. Turn this camera around. Why is that moved over? There we go. All right, it is a beautiful day. But yeah, he was. The sad thing about it is literally probably a month before that, he actually lost his wife to pancreatic cancer. She passed away a month or so, probably a couple months before that. So that's a sad thing to see. We do have a deputy mayor that has been sworn in today. Um, but our thoughts are definitely with his family. Come on. I hope everybody takes some time with their family on this Easter, celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior. That's right. It's not about a bunny. It's not about eggs. What's up, Wyoming girl? I'm sure the flags will be lowered to half staff. I haven't seen any flags yet. I'll take a look. I'm sure the city of Fort Wayne has already ordered that all the flags be put down at half staff. I don't know when the funeral will be or what arrangements will be made. But I will tell you this, he was a Democratic mayor. But I want to say he was more old school Democrat. If you want to coin that term as being a little different, I would definitely say he was probably more old school. He began in the politics at city council in 1984. So, but I would say that he is definitely old school. I would say in today's world, he would probably be considered more conservative than a Democrat. Get downtown, we'll find a place to park. Screen went black for a second. But yeah, our downtown area was terrible. You couldn't even go down and really enjoy it. Um, what's up, RW? ¿Cómo estás, ese? If you're coming in the chat, RW, you better bring some snacks. I like Jack Link's beef jerky, the hot and spicy kind. Like I was saying, a lot of people didn't give him a lot of credit for a lot of the things they claim that he definitely paid too much attention to downtown, not enough attention down to the southern end of Fort Wayne on the south side, where a majority of it's more minorities than anything else, Hispanics and minorities on the south side. And some people think that he failed. One of the biggest things that he did was help the floodplain. Like this area right here that we're traveling in, this used to flood probably almost every winter when we had a major snow. The Eastbrook Westbrook area, the city actually ended up buying out the Eastbrook and Westbrook roads, which we're getting ready to cross here right when we go over this bridge. This area right here would be, you see these concrete walls, the water would be about 4 feet above that. When we did have major floods, as a teenager, me and my friends came down and we helped sandbag for like 3 days straight. We actually slept at the city county garage in between our shifts. But like all these homes here, where you see the windows and stuff, the water would be about 3 feet above that above those window lines. And that was one thing that he did do, was create a floodplain that if it did flood, these homes would no longer flood anymore. Yep, I was down at the protest on Tuesday. So yeah, this is actually, we're getting ready to cross. This used to be Eastbrook right here before the bridge. And then after the bridge, it was Westbrook. There was a road that went. All right, good. It said the temperature was actually, it got too hot. So I'm gonna pull over right here. Why is the fan? There we go. Get you guys out here. Find some change. It's actually kind of dirty, RW. I wished it was cleaner. I cleaned the outside yesterday, but I did not clean the inside. All right, let's go pay the city. So far we got like an hour and 24 minutes. All right, so we're gonna walk down here. Then we'll walk over to the Harrison Square area.
For those of you that are joining us, thank you for stopping in today. Just a heads up, we did lose our mayor yesterday. He passed away from a stomach cancer, which he just found out about literally a month ago. And then probably a month before that, he actually lost his wife. This is Citizen Square over here. This is actually the mayor's office, where he is at, where his office is held at. We're just elected in a new mayor, or sworn in. Our deputy mayor is stepping in that for that time frame. I'm gonna kind of give you guys an idea of some of what he's actually done. Now, this whole city used to be kind of a crap hole downtown. Go up here, I'll cut across. Okay, so we got like till 2:30. I want to make sure I don't get a parking ticket. At least I'll get my steps in today. So this is Wayne Street. We'll cut over here to Wayne Street now. We'll actually head to the Parkview field, which he actually helped out in bringing to the downtown area. It's for our AAA ball club. It was actually, the stadium was actually at the Coliseum, and for years he was trying to get the stadium moved to downtown, and people said no, nobody will come down. Why do we want to waste our money on that? So for a long time people fought against it. Finally he was actually able to win it and bring a beautiful baseball stadium, which is ranked in the top 5 as far as minor league club stadiums. They actually were ranked number 1 at one time. RW, are you behaving yourself? This is the Calhoun Street corridor. Mainly they got a lot of coffee shops, restaurants down here. But yeah, this here's, you got Pint and Slice, you got Fortiza Coffee. A lot of these places down here have the rainbows in the window and all that kind of stuff. Especially Pint and Slice. No, I'm not walking fast, I'm just walking normal. I'm going across, I'm gonna jaywalk. I'm not walking fast. But like all of this downtown area was in pretty bad shape, which it's not now. You see there's a lot of people down here. It's a great place. I will give him props. During the whole George Floyd riots and everything, there was some people that came down. BLM activists were bussed down here from Chicago. They tried to do this stuff down here in Fort Wayne, and he put a stop to it. He literally put a stop to it. They did break some pots. This here is the new Skyline building that was just built. Pretty cool. There's offices, There's a YMCA there, so that was just built. A lot of improvements that have been made. Actually, I want to go this way. RW, let's see you come out here and walk. What's up, Renee? What's up, Pixie? Come on, light. Red. It's time to go. What's up, all the people that are on Rumble? I know there's only a few of you on there. Welcome. Reason I'm down here is our mayor of Fort Wayne passed away yesterday from stomach cancer. Just kind of wanted to highlight a few of the things that he's done as a mayor, a Democratic mayor. He wasn't a bad mayor. I didn't agree with his policies on COVID, but he was a good mayor. A lot of the arts people have been doing stuff on the buildings. That's an ongoing project. This is the Grand Wayne Center. He's responsible for bringing that to Fort Wayne. But thank you for joining in on Rumble. We just got that up and running. Wanted to experiment with it a little bit. Make sure it was still good and working. I did across here. Go tag my YouTube name. I'll get some stickers and start putting on it. How's that? Artwork there on the Saffron building is pretty cool. The First Merchants Bank building, that one is new. That's actually all apartments that's up there. So that was something that was added. And see, he was responsible for almost all of this stuff that was down here, which is really cool. I mean, he did do a lot of neat things down here. The stadium was probably the best thing that ever happened to downtown. That brought a lot of business. You got people down here watching the games. That there is the Firefighters Museum. Fort Wayne Firefighters Museum. Yes, we are really the Tin Caps, which is a good thing because we used to be called the Wizards. It was actually the Fort Wayne Wizards. And when that stadium was at the Coliseum, it was a horrible stadium. I mean, it was new, built as a new stadium, but the way it faced was horrible. You couldn't watch a game there in the summer because you were facing into the sun, and they had aluminum bleacher seats, and the sun would reflect, and basically you felt like your eyeballs were burning. So this is one entrance. I'll take you to the main entrance. This is one entrance to Parkview Field. That's weird. They got the gates open. I wonder what that means. No, there's construction going on. I was like, does that mean we can go in? That place there, that is Harrison Square. Those are actually apartments. His administration was responsible for all of this, the Harrison Square. You got the hotel there, you got the courtyard. He was responsible for all of bringing this to downtown Fort Wayne. There's lots of restaurants and bars right there on the main drag. Those loft apartments, they're actually not that expensive. They actually overlook the stadium. So at night, on the back side of it, you can see there's balconies that you can sit out on and watch the game. Hopefully when I get over to the other side, you might be able to see. Say, lady, you need to watch out. You might be able to see some of the stadium. These are all restaurants right down in here. Let's see, I don't think I can move it that way. Yeah, that's just takes you to the back side of it. Yeah, I think we can. This will take us around. By the way, all your prayers and stuff for, I was done wearing the heart monitor. They said everything was okay. I do have one more test that I need to go have done, which I'm going to do that on Monday. But they did not see anything in there that brought alarm to them, which I'm thankful for. No, RWR downtown is actually pretty nice, and this was all thanks to what our mayor and his administration has done. And I say that politely because he is a lot of people have Democratic mayors that are not as in tuned as he is. We'll take you over here to the other side of the stadium. This way. Yep, Renee, I was glad to hear it. So was Jody. That's our botanical conservatory right there. They got a big Easter egg thing going on right now for the kids. And Jaylen's back. She's doing double duty. After this, we'll jump in the truck. I'll park over there by the gas house. I'll take you guys over to see what he's done with the Headwaters Park area. That has turned out to be pretty cool. That's the home of Lincoln National Life. So this stadium, they thought that was a bad idea to bring down here, and I think I can speak for all of Fort Wayne that it wasn't. The building you see way over there with all the, looks like a factory, that's actually the old GE plant, General Electric, which they are turning that into loft apartments as well, condominiums, lofts, regular apartments. They're going to have stores. They already do have stores down part of it. Jody and I, we normally go down there in the summer. They have a farmer's market down there, which is pretty cool. I can actually get you guys a good view of the stadium over on this side. You'll be able to see the apartments and everything. So yeah, this here is our stadium. You can see the lofts over there at the other side. It's actually a really cool stadium. Yes, I'm getting a D-dimer test on Monday. That's just going to check for clots, make sure I'm not experiencing any clots. But yeah, that's our field. That's Parkview Field there. And it's a great stadium to watch a baseball game. Good food. Gates are open. Open on this side. We'll go back this way. But yeah, our mayor was the one who wanted to bring that here, and he fought a long battle. It took quite a few years to get the approval for that, and he did it without even raising the taxes on the city. I think, I shouldn't say that. He did raise, if I remember correctly, they raised like 1 penny or something like that. It was very minimal. Most of it was done through having a balanced budget, which he was pretty good about the city keeping a balanced budget. But like I was telling you, when the BLM happened here and they came down, they started destroying things. They broke some pots. I think there was a couple storefront windows, but immediately the Allen County Sheriff's Department, the Fort Wayne City Police came in, and that was done. That was put a stop to it. I am going to take you down here. I want to show you this one church. This is Jody's favorite church. Some of the trees are starting to bloom, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I know they were playing Motley Crue. We'll have to go down there this year, Jody, to some of the games. Fort Wayne is known as the city of churches. There is well over 100 and some churches in this town. Really, Jody? Way to say I'm out of shape. So we will go around the corner here. This church that we're going to go to is one of the Catholic churches here, and it's Jody's, probably the most beautiful church in the city of Fort Wayne. out of all the churches that are around.
I think she's trying to turn it.
Come over here. There's a lot of kids over there. Well, I mean, Shelly's doing pretty good. Jody seems to like her. Yeah, that guy. If you all knew what he did for a living, you would laugh even more, but I'm not going to disclose that information out right now. That's for a later day. But if you all knew what he did for a living, you'd understand. Yeah, the Lutheran church is a good church too, Jody. But this church here, let me zoom out a little bit. That's a very pretty church. Yeah, they are besties now. Jalen and Shelly are besties. They seem to know what's on each other's minds too. Look at that. Record outdoor walk. That's a chapel there. It's a small 24-hour chapel. You can go in there. You're allowed to go in there if you feel like you need to be close to God and have prayer, but that chapel is actually open 24 hours. Very nice church. To say our oldest church structure in the continuous use in Fort Wayne area and seat of Catholicism in northern Indiana. Christianity carried to this part of the New World in the 1600s by Catholic missionaries. Land formerly part of a burial ground for the Miami Indians. Major portions of the cathedral square purchased by Stephen Baden, 1831. Julian Bennett, chief architect and the first rector of the cathedral. Cornerstone laid June 1895, dedicated December 8th, 1860, on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. So yeah, that So yeah, that's a beautiful church right there. We'll go down here, we'll jump in the truck, then we'll go over to, let's see, how much time do I have before my parking expires? Oh, we got plenty of time. I got till 2:25, I think. RW. See, it's you're putting labels on everything, and I'm going to become offended by that. I don't identify as having two wives. I identify as having one wife. You don't want to see that, Wyoming. Definitely don't want to do that. See that? I think that would have brought a cigar. Kind of sucks. But if you are new to call the Feelings Police. Yes. The Feelings Police were called on me a couple weeks ago. Yes, they were. You guys can all see that on the YouTube live of it, not on the Rumble live. but the Feelings police did call, and their feelings were even hurt even more after the police told them there was nothing they were going to do for them. So hashtag winning, hashtag First Amendment rights. Wyoming girl, that's so mean to say about RW. But if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to it. This isn't what we normally do, but since the mayor passed away, I kind of wanted to come down here and kind of highlight some of the things that he's done for the city. And if you're on Rumble and you're new to the Rumble channel, please subscribe to that one as well. Make sure you guys all hit that thumbs up. We will be going down to the border towards the latter part of June. Found out some possible dates. Josh and I will get together back sometime in May, and we will set up all plans, and y'all will be the first to find out what those plans will entail. Back down here to Wayne. See this? He did a lot of things. This used to be a very high crime ridden area. Like, you come down here for the Three Rivers Festival and there'd be fights all the time, trash everywhere, and he did do a good job cleaning all this up. I gotta give him props for that. This is actually the tallest building right here in downtown Fort Wayne. This is the Summit building. It goes way up there. So we're gonna walk down here, down the Calhoun corridor. I'll show you all the I haven't seen any flags half-staff yet, Jody. Maybe they are down here. I have not seen any yet. That sings that song, whatever his name is, she actually went and seen that concert. All right. So if you look in these people's windows, you'll find out what this street is all about. They don't have them up now. Huh. I don't see them up. Oh, yeah, there is. You can see the dash in. Normally, in a couple months, though, this will all be rainbowed up. See, will I be able to make it? 20 minutes there, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. And we'll drive down there. I don't know if I got enough time on. Let me throw some more change in, then we'll just walk down there. for a second while I get more change. All right, we're good now. I got well over an hour. That is right, DS. And it is a beautiful day in the downtown area of Fort Wayne. The sun is out, temperatures are warm. Sad day though for the mayor's family. Sadly, he passed away yesterday. He was 72 years old. What are these people handing out? Let's see what these people are handing out over here. This is definitely the city of churches. They're handing out. You guys can check that out if you guys want to. How you doing? I'm not going to stay long there now that I've seen what it was all about. So DS, you're one of his fans? Is that what it is? JW's who it was. The DS, they're all the same. Definitely do not support the Church of Scientology in any way. That is a definite cult. So down here, they're actually, where you see that crane at, they're actually building a new parking garage. Yep, Jehovah's Witnesses is right up there with the Church of Scientology. We know firsthand about that. Now this Headwaters Park that we're going to, this was developed to be for the floodplain. So if it ever does flood, all the plant life, all the buildings and structures were made to withstand water. So that's what that was built for. Because this area down here used to flood all the time. Yeah, DS, if you knew half of what we know about that, you would be amazed. Now and there ain't no way I would stand up at the top of that thing. Like, no way. No, that's not the person, Donna. Concrete. Really, DS? How about coming to my home twice? How about profiting off of coming to my home twice? How about having many people say that they were going to hide in bushes by my house and take airplane rides? Yeah. Don't be fooled. You need to open up your eyes, DS. Open them up very wide. Do some research. I'm sure that person's probably checking in and out. So we're going to cross down here. This is the Headwaters Park Pavilion. We'll cross down here. And then we'll go down to where the actual waterfront park is at. Yeah, a lot of people didn't DS, but that's the problem. There's a lot of lies being told. A lot of lies. And I hate to say it, but those folks that are doing good work with the Scientology are going to find out what the destruction is all about. Here they've taken down the ice skating rink right now. It's been taken down. They're getting it cleaned up. This is where they hold concerts for the Three Rivers Festival. Across here. So yeah, that used to be the ice skating rink. They just took that down, getting it ready for the festivals coming up. Got Greek Fest, Rib Fest, German Fest. All that damn health here. Exactly, Renee. Exactly. Don't be dazzled by the bullshit. That's all I got to say. Don't be dazzled by the bullshit. think I gotta go this way. We'll go down here first. I think some of it's down here and then some of it's over on this other side. So we're gonna go down here. When the eclipse happens, God willing, I'm off work early enough, I will be bringing that. I'll jump in the truck, find a place to go to cover that. So hopefully I'll be able to bring that coverage to you guys. For those of you that don't live in the area of totality, we do. So it will be completely dark here. Well, DS, as long as you're polite, that's all I ask for. But I'm just telling you, you need to do your research and don't be dazzled by the bullshit. Excuse my language for anybody that might be offended. So this area right here is all set up to be flooded. So when there is a flood, when the rivers do rise, this is all set up for it. They allow for this area to be flooded. This riverfront idea that they're doing is going to be done in stages. I believe this is just the first stage. Let's see here. Here, down on the bike trail area. All right, then we'll come up over here. That's right, we all have to pay for it in Judgment Day. There's a sign that I used to see when I would go to work that would say, "Be saved today, for Judgment Day is too late." So this was all part of Tom Henry. He came up with all of this. This was all his doing as well. So he's done a lot of work to make this downtown area as nice as it can be. That's our fort right there, the old fort. Actually doing some work to that. They're raising the roof on it. We'll go over here to this other area. Shine underneath the steps. There was fortunately some homeless people living underneath the steps going over to the fort. I didn't want to be disrespectful to them. It's sad. Yes, we do even have homeless people here in Fort Wayne. A lot of them are veterans. Let's see. Go this way. You can see over here, I'll try to zoom in. They actually removed the roof off the one building. You can see it right there. That's the armory building. So they actually put it up on beams and removed it. And they're going to take down the walls and completely rebuild it. This way. God is good today. Sunshine, warm temperatures. What a beautiful day out. Go across the street and go over to this other side. They just announced that the new mayor has been sworn in. Carl Bendemeyer, I believe is his name. He is now the acting mayor of Fort Wayne. So he has been voted in. Yeah, it is a nice area, but if we do get a heavy snowfall and it floods, this gets underwater. That's why all the structures are in concrete. All the plant life can tolerate flood along with the trees. So that's why they developed this. Let this guy go by. Right now they're cleaning out the parks. Getting all the parks cleaned out, getting ready for the season. I don't know much about that guy, to be honest with you. I don't know a whole lot about him. It's hard saying. The traffic lets up. This is the other side of Headwaters Park. This area here is also set up for flood zones. See that building up there? Those are water spillways, so if they do have to flood this area out to save homes could flood, they turn that on. They open up the spillway gate valves, and then they'll flood this area out. I think they've had to do it like twice since it was been developed. RW, why you always want to get me in trouble? Always want to get me in trouble. So this area that we're going down to down here is considered phase 1 of the riverfront. Eventually this will all have restaurants, shopping areas lining the river. But right now they've done the very first phase. So this is phase 1 of getting all of this construction done. It's already been paid for. So we're going to walk this pathway all the way to the other side of the bridge. I need some snacks. And this was all our mayor that just passed away yesterday. This is all his doing. He eventually wanted, I wished he could have been here to see it through, but he's unfortunately not. Like I said, he just lost his wife literally probably a month and a half ago to pancreatic cancer. And then shortly after that, he was diagnosed with stomach cancer. And then he had a medical emergency Thursday, and him and his family decided that hospice was the only thing to do. Thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate that. You did not have to do that. You could spend it on something else, but I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's the first one. The very first. So we're going to go over here, and then we'll come down here on the other side. They'll end up having, on this side over here, they'll eventually end up having concerts in the summertime. I can see they're starting to mulch everything. These here are more apartments and lofts that were built. They actually have kayak rentals. They have boat rides. Those of you that seen Jody and I when we went to dinner at the deck, they have boat rides where you can, or they come right up to by the restaurant area. Again, thank you, Vaughn, for that Rumble chat. I appreciate it. So this was phase 1. This bridge is new. This whole riverfront area has been opened up just in the past couple years. Thank you, sir. This is the area I wanted to bring you guys down to. Down here is the pavilion where they hold concerts and other things down here. And this was all developed by our mayor and his administration. He was serving I believe it was his fifth term as mayor. So unfortunately he will not be able to see the completion of this. Go down these steps down here. Yeah, it's sad. So down here you can rent canoes. They have canoes. They also have kayaks that they rent out. Over there is a kids park across the street. Oh, I'll make it back. Water's a little dirty. He did a lot to clean up the river. The river did have a lot of pollutants at one time. It probably still does. Probably still does. I'm not gonna lie. But they are working on it. All right, let's go back up here. We're gonna cut across. Still says I have a record walk. This building will be rented out in the summertime. They normally bring like a big beer tent, but it's inside a building. Go figure. All these structures though are meant to flood. Like if it floods, it'll flood. Nope, meters are not free. So they don't consider that. This here will be filled up with water in the summertime. It's for the kids to play in. So the kids can play in this little, it's like a river. They definitely don't want dogs in it though. It's a neat little art project there. So I can go down there. Yeah, he's looking for me. That's parking control. I still got time on my meter, buddy. Don't be writing me no ticket. There's our courthouse, small claims court building. That's the courthouse there. These are more loft apartments. It's called Superior Street Lofts. A little bit. Everybody's mulching. I got to mulch this year too. Oh, that's gross. There's dog crap on the sidewalks. That's pleasant. Like seriously, people, if you have a dog, clean up after them. I don't get people sometimes. Yeah, I have to pay for parking on a street that I already pay for. Down here is the bail bondsman. Imagine that, the bail bondsman is literally right next to the courthouse. And then you got Regal's Tobacco, which is a fine tobacco store. Who's fighting with Jalen and Shelly? Tell you what, you mess around with Jalen and Shelly, you're gonna FAFO. Telling you. It's hard to believe that he was a Democratic mayor with all the things that he's done. Like I said, he was definitely old school Democrat, was not new school Democrat. If he was new school Democrat, I probably wouldn't be living here. Yeah, it's all about location. Now this street here is Columbia Street. There's a lot of bars. This is the Landing. This got cleaned up really nice. This used to be like a hotbed for nightclubs. Used to be a lot of fights, stuff like that. But now it's, they cleaned it up. This is another one of his projects, was to clean this up down here. They did just get approval to have outdoor dining with alcohol, so you are able to have your meal and drink outside. Oh, look at that puppy. Yep, Regal's Pipe and Tobacco. That's our pawn shop. Nice dog.
Thank you.
That's a cute one.
Yeah, she's a
Look
little
at
puppy.
him. Look at you. You're just a puppy. Yeah.
Her name's Mia. She's 14 weeks old.
14 weeks. You're
Yeah.
cute.
Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, this place here, they got great cigars. They got great pipes. That's a cool store. That's Regal's Pipe and Tobacco. Yeah, he was. I knew Jody as soon as she saw the dog. I knew it. I knew it. The weird thing is, RW didn't notice the dog. He noticed the guy in the jeans. What are you trying to say, RW? Is there something we need to know about? What's up, Brian? I know it's a trap. Anytime Jody sees a puppy, it's a trap. Like our neighbor knew somebody that had husky puppies, and she's like, we need to get one for Coda. He needs to have a puppy friend. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. So yeah, this year Jody and I will bring you guys down here when it's really going. No, I'm not working out. My watch says it looks like you're working out. No, I'm not.
Keep walking. Hey, what you been taking pictures of today?
I was just live streaming some areas around here with the mayor passing away, showing some of the things that he's done for the city.
Who passed away?
The mayor,
The mayor, old cabbage head motherfucker. I told you he passed away. What's his name?
Tom Henry. Yeah, he died yesterday.
Duh! I've been talking about it since I woke up this morning.
I hear you.
It's the Corona.
It's a Corona. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Across the street here. Yeah, that guy was a little bit on the boisterous side. Show you guys the new decal on the back in case you didn't see it last Tuesday, but now that the truck's all cleaned up. Let you guys all check it out. I got the Rumble sticker coming. Might be here today. I'm not too sure. My daughter actually made that. She's all cleaned up. Get you guys up here. Oh. Unplug this. Undo this. We want Coney dogs. Yeah, I gotta limit my Coney dog intake. Yep, I gotta limit the Coney dog intake. They're not the most healthiest, even though they are freaking awesome. All right, you're gonna hear the AC going. Need to go that way. There we go. Yeah, Jody wants me to eat healthier. Sounds like I'm in a box. Yeah, we're connected to the truck. Yeah, not a big fan of corn dogs. I like Coney dogs though. Coney Island is the best. Flowers are all blooming for Easter. I would like to go to Chicago sometime and have I think they call it a Chicago dog. I think it's what it's called. Is that the one that has like the pickle or the pickled relish or whatever it is that's on it? I'd like to have one of those. Or does it have like, I can't remember what it's on a Chicago dog, but I'd like to have a Chicago dog. So this is the Ford up here on the left. We're actually getting ready to go by it. This here is the Veterans Memorial Bridge. Tom Henry was involved in that. He was also involved with the architecture of the Martin Luther King Bridge, which we went over. This represents all the branches of military. It's got hot peppers in it. I love hot peppers, like habaneros. Jalapenos aren't hot enough, but I like habaneros.
I can eat those raw, right off the vine. I saw Scotch. What does that say? Scotch eggs. Yeah, DS, you got to be careful on the habaneros. You got to be careful how many of those you eat. But I do have habanero salsa that I love on eggs and all of my uh, Spanish food that we normally make, which I like to call uh, nachos and taco bowls, stuff like that. I do got some stickers coming. If you look at the logo up in the corner, the watermark, Jody actually got me some stickers like that. RW, you heading out? You have a wonderful Easter, RW. God bless you. Thanks for jumping in. If you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe to it. This will be the channel. We'll not be using Jay Lynn's channel when we go to the border. It'll be this channel. Um, so make sure that you guys are subscribed to this one or the Rumble channel. We'll be doing both down there. Shelly said bye to RW. But we're going to be using this channel and then the same channel on, but it'll be on Rumble. Do I hope this gets to 1,000 subscribers before then? Yeah, but I'm not too worried about it. I could care. I mean, that's not the point. It's the quality, not the quantity. But yeah, if we do get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of June, that'd be fantastic. So make sure you share it out to your friends. Let them know what this channel is all about. It's a little different than some of your channels that some of you guys have been watching, but been looking at some things, some different people, some stuff that's going around the area that'll be coming up. Be checking some of that stuff out. You have a safe Easter too, DS. Thank you for stopping in. What's up, Tracy? We were just downtown, Tracy. Our mayor, the mayor of Fort Wayne, passed away yesterday, 72 years old, showing some of his accomplishments that he was able to do over his many terms of being mayor. Even though he was a Democrat, I would say, like I said before, he was old school Democrat, which would probably be more conservative in today's realm of politics. So now that this mayor passed away, we have a mayor. The deputy mayor has been sworn in today, and then I'm not too sure. I think they actually, I don't know how that works. If there's going to be like a special election to elect a new mayor, I guess we'll see how that works. I think that's how it works. Is that they'll end up having a special election to elect a new mayor to finish out his term, which he was just voted back in at the end of 23. Was he a perfect mayor? No. There was some lowlights. Probably one of the worst things that he had was when he actually did get a DUI. He had his wife and I think it was his mother in the car or something like that. The police that pulled him over, the funny thing was the police thought they were going to lose their jobs, but the mayor did not throw clout afterwards. He took responsibility for it, pled guilty, said, I'll take whatever, they gave him, I think it was probation and community service. So he didn't shy away from it. He was embarrassed by it, and people make mistakes and they move on. And he actually praised the police department for their professionalism and the job that they did, because they didn't treat him any differently because he was the mayor. They actually put him in cuffs, put him in a squad car, did everything like what would happen to you or I. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a new Democratic mayor. I don't know. This is something that I'm going to have to kind of look around to see how this works out. If it's open to Democrat or Republican, I guess we'll have to see. But guys, I'm actually getting ready to go in the store. I got to get some things to make this thing that Jody saw online, this potato, it's like a scalloped potato, but it's got like a bunch of different cheeses in it and stuff like that we're going to make for our Easter dinner with the grandkids. I do want to appreciate you guys jumping in here. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button or the subscribe button on Rumble and on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on Rumble. I appreciate it. That was kind of our test run because we wanted to make sure we could figure it all out. Jody did that because I'm not computer smart that way, so that's all on her. Don't forget what Easter's all about, folks. It's not all about bunnies and candies. It's about the resurrection of God, of Jesus, and our Lord and Savior. And I hope that you all have a great Easter. I hope that you guys have many blessings. I will see you guys next Tuesday back downtown. So make sure you guys stay safe and have a wonderful Easter, everybody. Peace.